You're watching Around Town with Henry Dormann.
Around Town is sponsored by Chemung Canal Trust Company. They're really nice people. Trust is their middle name. Service is their motto. And I like them a lot, and that's why I bank there. If you ever come by to look me up, I'll be in the vault. Safe place. They have all kinds of physical fitness places that specialize. And to me, they all seem about the same, except there's one place that's different. And he runs it. And he's a former veteran and served in
Iraq for 15 months.
15 months. And what's your name?
Yes, sir. Nate.
Nate what?
Northrup.
Nate, not like the airplane company.
Yes, yeah. Spelled different, but
no relation, though.
No relation, unfortunately.
He has put together, would you call this a gymnasium or what?
Yeah, it's a functional fitness studio, we call it.
And he's different because it isn't the normal place where you can come anytime and work out, and he's got all kinds of equipment here. Explain to me, why should people come here, besides the fact that you're practically so cheap you can get away with nothing here? What do they do, and what do you do for them that makes you different?
Well, we don't have anything like us in the area. We're a functional fitness studio, which means that you're getting training not just like sitting on a machine at a normal gym. You're coming in and doing movements that the body's designed to do. And it's a group setting, so you're constantly with your teammates. You have people surrounding you. There's always a trainer here to help you out, to show you what you're supposed to be doing, to motivate you, keep you on track. So there's nothing else like that around here.
More people come at the same time and work out together.
Yeah,
under your
exactly.
supervision.
Yeah, we have the maximum capacity is 27 per class, but usually we're around 10 to 15 people per class. That way it gives the trainer plenty of time to go around and help everyone out.
And you became an expert at this in the service?
Yeah, I fell in love with fitness in the service, definitely. I became a master fitness trainer in the Army, is what they call them.
Master fitness trainer?
Yeah, it has no translation in the civilian world, but once I got out, I got my certification. Yeah, it was great. So basically, I was able to train other sergeants and team leaders on how to train their soldiers. So.
Now, how long does it take for someone to train, or is it ongoing because it's just something that you do for health?
Yeah, it's definitely something ongoing. We recommend people coming in four or five, 6 times a week if they can. We have classes 6 days a week. We're closed on Sundays, but.
How long are the classes?
45 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why it's called
45. 45, yeah, for the functional and 45 for the length. So 45 minutes, you burn probably twice as many calories as you would on a run or anything like that. It's high intensity interval training. So
like what do you do, for instance? You've got all kinds of equipment here. Which do you use? All of it?
Yeah, it's different every day. So the workouts never repeat. We write a new workout every single day. Some days there's 5 exercises, some days there's 30. It depends. So
I don't see any television sets here so that you watch something while you're exercising.
No watching anything. There's no time for that.
No, this is serious business.
Yeah, you watch me, you watch the timer, and you just try to keep going as fast as you can. You go at your own pace, but you're trying to constantly push that heart rate up higher.
You've got to be twice as healthy as the people you teach.
I try to, yeah.
I mean, you got to do it every day, numerous times.
Yeah, numerous times, yeah. I try to show people that I really believe in what I'm doing and what they're doing too. So.
How expensive is it?
We charge $90 a month. That's unlimited.
A month?
Yep.
A month?
Yeah.
Unlimited?
Yeah.
How many classes a day?
That's about half of what anything around this area is charging as far as group fitness studios. So.
And for that, you get how many classes? As many as you want?
Unlimited, yeah. You can come. We have some people that come 3 times a day. So.
Really?
Yeah. It depends on what
it's
you want to do.
It's a bargain.
That's right.
Do you make money?
I try.
You seem very happy with this.
I'm very happy, yeah.
That's
why I did it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Now, what happens as one ages, when you get to a stage like me, and I'm falling apart?
29 years old?
They always say the nicest things. And I'm fading away to nothing. Is there hope for people my age?
Yeah, absolutely. We have...
you have to start slow?
Yeah, definitely have to start slow, but we have a range from, I got a 13-year-old kid that I'm training right now. He comes twice a day. And then I have also my father's girlfriend who's 70 years old, around there. I don't know exactly her age, but she's about 70, and she's here every day, just the same as anyone else. So obviously she's going to work in a different capacity as someone like me, but everyone's next to each other working as hard as they can.
Does she get a special rate?
She tries, yeah.
But no.
No. She gets a good rate. She gets a good rate.
You seem to like what you do. You must make many, many friends here.
Yeah, I like to think so.
Somebody told me once that doing certain types of exercise, people hate more than other types of exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got bicycles there, and what do you call it when you cycle?
Spinning.
Spinning, is
Yeah.
that one of the favorites or one of the worst?
It depends. Everyone's got their things that, everyone seems to really hate the sleds, and they're in
The
about,
sleds,
yeah, sleds. So we push these big sleds over here down the track and back, and you throw weight on them, more weight, less weight. People seem to hate those the most.
What sled?
Which is why we're in that. These right here. So you grab onto the grips and you push it all the way down the track.
Oh.
So those seem to be the crowd favorite.
I'm tired already. And what have you got here? You got all kinds of.
Yeah, we have bikes, we have rowing machines. As far as machines, that's about as much of a machine as we have. We have a big pull-up rig that we do suspension training on. We do pull-ups on.
What is suspension training? They hang from
So
those things?
Yep, we have straps that you do. I mean, there's hundreds of exercises you can do, but it's basically forcing your body to stabilize itself constantly.
Looks to me like it's good for torture.
Yeah, kinda. People seem to think so. People seem to think I torture them until they're done, then they feel pretty good afterwards. So.
And it lasts a while, and you get your blood pumped up.
Yeah, that's another thing about high intensity interval training that we do is, you know, when you go on a run, it might burn some calories, but it doesn't do anything for you afterwards. This type of training is gonna boost your metabolism for 48, 72 hours.
Do you have to eat certain things?
Yeah, I mean, we try to get people to eat healthier for sure.
Like what?
Just cutting out, you know, empty calories like sodas, and we try to start off small and simple changes in diets. You know, I'm not a nutritionist or anything, so I don't write meal plans, but we try to get people to start cutting out little things here and there. But given that and then burning, you know, an extra 500 to 1,000 calories a day, it's gonna work if you're consistent.
Well, more sex would take care of that.
Hey, it might.
There you go. You never know. What exercise do you like?
I like everything. I used to be just into bodybuilding, I guess you would call it. I like to do photo shoots and things like that. But now I really like pushing myself. It's more of being an athlete now rather than just trying to look good. So it becomes more of, you start out to lose weight and then you kind of fall in love with pushing yourself every day to be better.
Are there classes at certain hours every day?
Yep, we have 3 times in the morning and then 3 times in the evening. We have a 5:15 a.m., 6:30 a.m., 8:30 a.m., and then 4 o'clock p.m., 5:30 p.m., and 8 o'clock p.m.
I can come to all of them.
You can come to all of them if you want.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now that was easy, wasn't it?
I think it was pretty easy.
He was going to be nervous, but he's not nervous. He did a great job. He just
Never been in
kept
front of a
talking.
camera before, so.
Well, you're doing all right.
Oh, thank you.
But you're surrounded by your toys.
That's right. Yeah, I'm in my comfort zone. That's for
Well,
sure.
thank you very much.
The phone number here is 607-368-0442. That'll ring straight to my pocket. My
Straight to your
email.
pocket.
Yeah.
I've never heard that phrase before.
Yeah, we don't do landlines here.
No.
No.
Okay.
So, my email is nnorthrup. It's just my first initial and my last name at f45training.com. And you can also go to our website. We do a free 3-day trial that you can sign up for there. It's www.f45training.com/bath.
Thank you.
Did it without stuttering too.
Pretty good. Thank you. We have to stop now because our cameraman is going to start exercising. He's the first to sign up. Right? Right. There we go. See you soon.
Around Town with Henry Dormann will return in a moment.
Life, it never stops moving, getting from here to there, managing long hours at work, juggling a busy home. You need a bank that keeps up. That's Chemung Canal Trust Company. Bank online, bank with our mobile app, deposit a check with your smartphone, open an account at Chemung Canal, and bank with us anywhere, anytime. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's a big world, and now we're loving this town. It's our turn, so put your hands up. Don't be scared, take a chance. Come on, give me a hand. Let's try
We now return to Around Town with Henry Dormann.
Hello there, guess where we are? Cracker Barrel. And this is, I just had pancakes and I had crispy bacon. I love both. And I have a syrup here that's fantastic. This is the fellow, Dan, he runs the place. And give the address and your last name and telephone number. Do you take reservations? And the trademark of the place, of all Cracker Barrels, is that there's a shop in the front and you gotta walk through the shop to get to lunch. Good thinking.
Yeah. My name's Dan Lunger. I'm the general manager here at Cracker Barrel. The
Where?
address at the restaurant.
What's the address here? Yeah.
This is 1740 County Route 64. The phone number is 607-796-5950.
But where, Horseheads?
Yep, we are in Horseheads, New York.
You can get here fast. What made you take on the managership of this place?
The hospitality side of Cracker Barrel is what's most interesting about it. I've worked for other concepts before, and they don't have the connection with the guests that a lot of the other ones do. So that's what drew me most to it, was the hospitality, the Southern style.
They were founded in where, Tennessee?
Yep, Lebanon, Tennessee.
Lebanon. I never heard of Lebanon, Tennessee.
It's about an hour outside of Nashville.
Ah.
Yeah, right in the heart of country.
Oh. So it's a Southern creation.
Yep.
But serving what states now? All of them?
42 states.
42 states.
42
Who owns
states.
it?
We're a publicly traded company.
Ah.
The original founder, Danny Evans was his name. He was at the head of the helm for probably close to 44 years before he passed away 4 years ago.
It's a good way to go when you've had such success.
That's true. He built a great thing for a lot of people. He provides a lot of employment to a lot of people.
Why should people come to Cracker Barrel rather than your competition? What makes you better or different?
We like to get involved with the community more. We like to make sure that our guests are cared for like family. So we like to ensure we learn people's names. We like to greet them with a handshake and a smile, as opposed to, and we also try to offer them the best value is the biggest thing.
You do that very well.
Thank you very much. I
The
appreciate that.
handshake and the smile. It's not always easy in places where you have a wide variety of employees to teach that. Do you have a training course?
We have a very extensive training program. It's a little bit different than other concepts. We have an individual who specifically all they're in charge of is training.
Really?
Yeah, most restaurant concepts don't invest that kind of money into it, but Cracker Barrel definitely does, and we continue to invest more money on ongoing training consistently.
Who trains the managers? You?
We do it in our home office. It's a 8-week program for external hires, 12-week if you're an internal hire. Like if you've come up through the ranks as a cook or something like that, they do 12 weeks so you can get a little bit more of the management functions to it. It's both done in-store and our home office in Lebanon, so you do quite a bit of traveling that time.
I ask you a question off the record. When somebody goes to school at headquarters in Tennessee, is the hotel that they stay in owned by the company?
It is.
I figured that they've got it all locked in together.
We own one hotel is all. That's
all
where
you need.
Everybody stays there, yep. And then they have a shuttle that takes you to and from the home office.
And you got to go through the store to get to the dining room in every Cracker Barrel.
Yes. It's another opportunity for us to not only increase revenue, but to offer guests great experience.
What irks you most?
What?
Irks you most? What annoys you most?
What annoys me most?
Yeah. Because you're a public business, you have to deal with all people in the public are not always great. Some are a little testy. And then there are some people who work for you who may have bad days too.
Sure.
How do you get over all of that? This requires a special training, dealing with this large amount of people.
That's for sure. Dealing with the public is its own animal. But the good thing about dealing with the public is that you always have to look from the outside in and try to understand, you're not sure what it could have been. That's something that maybe caused them to react that way. So I like to try to look at the outside of the box and maybe see what the situation was. Maybe they're having some issues at home or something and it carried through. I'd like to worry about them. Cracker Barrel, one theory that we have is the guest experience will never exceed the employee experience. We really worry about our employees. So if I know employees having an issue, I like to figure out why and what I can do to help them as opposed to, hold them more accountable.
Now, here's a real question for you. You get to eat here for free, I'll bet.
Oh, we do, yes.
And so what's your favorite dish?
Believe it or not, I like the grilled haddock.
Really?
Yeah, the grilled haddock's
I
very
like
good to us.
pancakes.
You do. I'm not a big breakfast guy, believe it or not.
Oh, I come here for breakfast at lunchtime.
Yes, yeah.
Because the pancakes are so good.
Well, we
And the
serve it
syrup
all day, so.
The syrup is terrific.
It is, yeah, the pure maple syrup.
Do you own that company too?
I don't believe so. We get that shipped to us from a company.
I figured
They make a lot of little syrup bottles,
yeah,
that's for sure.
dabbling in a lot of things.
They do. They make a lot of little syrup bottles. Another signature for us is our sourdough bread, too. It's made by a company in Lebanon. And I think we possibly could be their only vendor. They sell us quite a bit of
Really?
bread. Yeah. Yeah. We do offer that in the retail shop also. We sell our bread and our bacon to go.
Really?
Yep.
Now, I looked at all the things in the retail shop, but I never realized there was food there, too.
Yeah, there's a lot of travel goodies. Yeah, Cracker Barrel is very well known for being along the highways and catching a lot of traveler traffic, and it's definitely we have a lot of goodies for the back seat for the kids.
Who came up with the name? Cracker
Danny
Barrel.
Evans, the founder,
He did himself.
Yep, and he based it off the signature of a barrel of crackers in an old country store, because back in the day, crackers used to come in big barrels.
Did you ever meet him?
I did not have the pleasure of meeting him. No, I started about a year before he passed away, and I think he was.
Well, you're a youth.
I wish, yeah.
Do you live in the area here?
I did. I was born and raised. Actually, 3 of our managers were actually born and raised in the area. We all three of the 4 managers we have graduated from Horseheads High School, so we're very local. Yeah, we're a very local community. Even though we're a corporate restaurant, we're a very local community.
And you know each other probably.
We do. We know each other very well. Yep.
You play checkers?
I have before.
I'd play with you. Do you want to play?
Sure.
I'd play with you, but I win all the time.
Do you cheat?
Would I tell you that?
I guess not.
What do you want from me? You got me over a barrel.
There you go. Nice.
Pretty bad, huh?
That was good. Yes, sir.
Do you have to wear certain uniforms or dress a certain way as
Yeah, we
waitresses?
do have to wear shirts and ties as manager. They want that older country appearance as opposed to.
But other people don't have a dress code. They can come here really in shorts and take it easy and enjoy the food.
Yes. No. You come in as a guest any way you want.
You must have a lot of fun.
I do. We enjoy it.
Do you smoke?
I do not.
See, another plus here.
I did.
I don't mean
quit.
to say that if you like to smoke, it's up to you.
Yeah, I did. I quit.
You
Because
quit?
of Cracker Barrel, I quit. Yep.
You quit?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It was very good.
I'm not quitting. I have a cigar twice a day, but don't tell my wife. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming in.
Nice,
We appreciate
it's nice
it.
of you to come in. I just had the most wonderful breakfast at lunch. I said that before, but it's worth saying twice. And I had crispy bacon. And don't forget the syrup. They come in those little bottles. And I think you can take a little bottle home if you're good, right?
And we sell in our retail shop in bigger bottles to share with the family.
They sell in bigger bottles. Now, he's fast to get that in there. Very good. Thank you very much. We'll see you. I'll be behind.
you.
I'll be in the table in the middle, on the other side of the shop.
Around Town with Henry Dormann will return in a moment.
Life, it never stops moving. Getting from here to there. Managing long hours at work. Juggling a busy home. You need a bank that keeps up. That's Chemung Canal Trust Company. Bank online. Bank with our mobile app. Deposit a check with your smartphone. Open an account at Chemung Canal and bank with us anywhere, anytime. Chemung Canal Trust Company. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Let's go! It's a big world, and now we're loving this town. It's our turn, so put your hands up. Don't be scared, take a chance. Come on, give me a hand. It's time to laugh, time to smile. Now let's get up and dance. Come on, everybody, let's live it up. Let it out if you can't get enough. This right here gon' make you jump, jump, jump. This is home. Hey, yeah. This is home.
We now return to Around Town with Henry Dormann.
All my life, I heard about the glove house. And I wondered, what in the world is a glove house?
Well,
They
it
sell
took a lot of
gloves, or
work,
what is this glove house?
And a lot
they
of
have them in
breakdowns,
different places,
but
Elmira,
with a lot of
Bath.
support from the
And I
staff
wondered,
from
what in the
the
world is this? Because
group
it sounds
homes
like a good
and
cause.
in the foster
And I
homes.
found out it was a very good cause. So we
just
came
a
to the
lot of
glove house in
support
Elmira,
helps.
which
So
is
it's a
where we
foster
are
home
now,
program.
talking
Right.
with 2 ladies who are
I
integral
was actually in
to
the
the
group
workings
home
of
at
Glove
first,
House here.
and then
But I'm going to leave it to
I
them
stepped
to
down
introduce
to,
themselves
foster care because
and
I
explain
wasn't successful
what Glove
in the
House
group
is
home.
and what do you
Now,
see.
is this a group
Take it
home
away.
here?
Who's first, you or her?
Yes.
This place here is a group home.
Yes.
And then you go from here to foster
My name
homes.
is
Yes.
Dianne Watson. It just depends on what the plan is for the youth. We have youth that are in some of our programs that their plan may be to return to family members or to other people in the community, or perhaps to a foster home. Mary did wonderful when she was with us, and she is living now with one of our foster families. And you've been there how long now?
A year and a half, I think, almost.
And she's going to college.
Yes, I'm going to
Corning
college.
Community College, really good college. Corning Community College, I always give a plug for them because they have the nicest, most efficient, with a great president. You need specific money for any specific projects.
Well, if anybody is interested in a glove house, they can visit our Facebook page. We have information there. We have our website as well. You can contact our office directly.
Just Glove House.
Our address is glovehouse.org, and you can visit there to see the numbers that you can call and see
You know, I
ways
noticed
that you
something
can
very
help
interesting
us.
about you.
Then you take small donations and big
As you
donations.
talk.
We will take
You have
anything that we
kind eyes.
are given. We're very
You
thankful
know
for
that? You have
anything.
kind
You
eyes.
seem like such a
And you have some of your
dedicated
friends here,
group
they
of
have
people.
kind eyes too.
Not only
This
from
is a
your
kind
end, but
eyes,
from
nice
their
place.
end too. You
I'm
both
sorry to interrupt you now, I just had to put in a plug
Just
for
kind
good
of-
eyes.
have this
Go
way
ahead.
about you
We're very proud of what
that I
we
would
do
think
here,
would be
and it's
almost
been
kind of,
very
I don't want to say
successful
holy,
as
but
well.
it's a very, very
we, again,
lofty
have 210
set of
kids,
ideals that you
today
have
that we
and that you
are
have
serving.
accomplished.
Here,
This must be a
within all of
terrific
our
thrill
programs.
for
We
both of
actually
you
have
and all the
18
others
different
behind you.
programs that
It
we
is.
run.
We have a
Anything
wonderful
from
group of
residential care,
young
where
people that we
you
work
actually
with
live
and
us, which
a
is
dedicated
when you started
staff
with us,
that
to
we say Glove
foster
House
care
for family
programs,
here.
What does Glove
to
House mean? Where did that
preventative,
come out from?
school-based,
Well, back when we had
All
begun
nonprofit.
our first
All
program,
nonprofit.
And
our
who
founder
pays for
Chuck
you?
Jennings, he
we
was
have different
a
funding
professional
sources,
boxer.
but
And
of
he
course,
moved back to the
looking
area,
for
and
anybody
one of
who's
the
looking
original
to help with
programs,
that, to help
he
us with
mentored
other
young
things
men in the
that may not be
community, and
covered
believe
by
it or
our
not,
normal
part of
funding.
the program, they had a
we
boxing ring in the
really
back
wanna
of the
provide our
facility.
children
We no
with
longer have that today,
experiences,
but that is where the name
positive
came
experiences in our
from.
community.
These are
what
fascinating
can they,
background pieces.
can they
Who would have thought
contribute
of
to?
Yes.
You have food, I assume.
Hence the name
and-
Glove House.
Oh, we take care
Now,
of
how many
all
glove
of the
houses are
needs.
there?
We take a lot of
Well,
pride in
we
making
have
sure we
18
our
different
children
programs.
But some of the
Here
extra
in this
things that may
local
not be
community,
covered
we
here.
have
We wanna
residential
get youth
programs,
involved in
we
dance
have
classes
preventative
and
services,
extra
we
educational
have foster
opportunities,
homes, we
camps,
have
those type of
offices
things.
all
And
the
this
way
is an
in
example
Waterloo and
of
in
the success that
Endicott.
you've had.
So
Can you
we're
tell
everywhere.
us,
You're in Bath
we're
too,
just
aren't
meeting
you?
We
for the first
are.
time. This is
We
our
are
first
in
date
Bath.
together.
We have our
Tell
detention
me all
facility
about,
there.
how did you start?
What's
How
that
did you-
mean?
How did you get involved
That
in
means
this?
that it's a
And how
place
did you
for
become so
youth
successful?
to be able
And how did
to
you get
go
be such a
to
nice
when
person?
they have been sent by family court
That's
or
a
the
hard
judicial system, awaiting a placement or their next step. So
Yeah, how did you get to
Um,
where
So
you
instead
are?
of
How
going to
did you
jail,
get
you go
involved in
there.
this?
you
And How
can,
did you get
yes.
to be as nice as you are?
We have our,
That's much nicer.
we would like to think so, yes. We take good care of our youth. But we have preventative programs. Again, we're looking to try to help youth as early as possible.
So it's a
Two of
foster
our
home
newest
program.
programs that are quite exciting right here in our community in Elmira, we have school-based programs. So in partnership with Elmira City School District, we're able to provide services
Now,
that
is
really
this a
help
group
the
home
youth
here?
right in the beginning when they're starting to struggle.
place here is a
So
group
that
home.
we don't get
And then you
further
go
down the
from here to
line and
foster
perhaps them in an out-of-home type placement. But for the school district, we have programs that rather than youth being suspended from school, they come to us and we do everything from giving tutoring and education to providing an opportunity for them to do community service, to give back to the
What a good
community.
cause. You must feel so proud. This is
And she's
a
going to
really
college.
interesting cause.
Corning Community
Should be in
College,
touch
really
with
good college. Corning Community College, I
because
always
they
give
are
a plug to
special.
them because they have the nicest,
I do
most
want to say
efficient.
one other thing
with a
because
great
there
president.
are two ladies, one in a
You
very nice
need
red
specific
colored
money for
coat that
any
my wife would
specific
like to have.
projects.
And I need to say hello to them because they're involved in your program too.
They are a
And
huge
who are
part.
they, what are their names and what do they do? They run the place too, don't
We
they?
have our
They
website as
do.
well.
Miss Sherry Mandel is over here,
Just Glove
and
House?
she is the
Our address
executive
is,
assistant,
glovehouse.org.
and she
And
does
you can
also
visit
all
there
of
to
our
see the numbers
fundraising
that you
and our
call
staff
and
development.
you can help
Sherry
us.
is
And you
the
take small
day-to-day
donations
person.
and big
She is
donations.
involved in just about everything. And we have Miss Andrea Paluca over here. She
You
is
seem like
the
such a
program manager of
dedicated
our
group of
foster care
people.
program in our
Not only
Endicott
from your
office.
end, but from
And
their end too.
Andrea's been with
You
us how
both
many years, Andrea?
just
Seven.
kind of
So
We've got all the
This
VIPs
way
here in one
about you.
place.
that I
Thank you
would
very
think would
much.
be almost,
Thank you very
I
much
don't want
to
to say
an
holy, but
inspiration.
it's a
She
very,
is.
very
Thank you very much.
lofty.
Give them a call.
set
You'll
of
never
ideals that
believe
you
all the
have
good things
and
they're
that you have
doing here and how
accomplished.
you can help.
This
It
must
doesn't
be a
take a lot
terrific
of money.
thrill
Every little bit helps.
for both of you
Give them a call.
and all the others behind you.
I will be answering the phones.
we
See
will
you soon.
Thanks. With a dedicated staff that we say Glove House for family here.
What does Glove House mean? Where did that come out from?
Well, back when we had begun our first program, our founder Chuck Jennings, he was a professional boxer. And he moved back to the area, and one of the original programs, he mentored young men in the community, and believe it or not, part of the program, they had a boxing ring in the back of the facility. We no longer have that today, but that is where the name came from.
These are fascinating background pieces. Now, who would have thought of that?
Yes.
Goodness.
Hence the name Glove House.
Yeah. Now, how many glove houses are there?
Well, we have 18 different programs. Here in this local community, we have residential programs, we have preventative services, we have foster homes, we have offices all the way in Waterloo and in Endicott. So we're everywhere.
You're in Bath too, aren't you?
We are.
Yeah.
We are in Bath. We have our detention facility there.
What's that mean?
That means that it's a place for youth to be able to go to when they have been sent by family court or the judicial system awaiting a placement or their next step. So
So instead of going to jail, you go there.
you can, yes. We have our,
That's much nicer.
we would like to think so, yes. We take good care of our youth. But we have preventative programs. Again, we're looking to try to help youth as early as possible. Two of our newest programs that are quite exciting right here in our community in Elmira, we have school-based programs. So in partnership with Elmira City School District, we're able to provide services that really help the youth right in the beginning when they're starting to struggle, so that we don't get further down the line and perhaps them in an out-of-home type placement. But for the school district, we have programs that rather than youth being suspended from school, they come to us, and we do everything from giving tutoring and education to providing an opportunity for them to do community service, to give back to
What
the
a
community.
good cause. You must feel so proud. This is a really interesting cause, and you should be in touch with them and try to help them because they are special. But I do want to say one other thing, because there are two ladies, one in a very nice red-colored coat that my wife would
Yes.
like to have. And I need to say hello to them because they're involved in your program too.
They are a
And
huge
who are
part.
they? What are their names and what do they do? They run the place too, don't they?
They do. Miss Sherry Mandel is over here, and she is the executive assistant, and she does also all of our fundraising and our staff development. Sherry is the day-to-day person. She is involved in just about everything. And we have Miss Andrea Paluca over here. She is the program manager of our foster care program in our Endicott office. And Andrea's been with us how many years, Andrea?
7 years.
So
We've got all the VIPs here in one place. Thank you very much. Thank you very much too. You're an inspiration.
she is.
And thank you very much. Give them a call. You'll never believe all the good things they're doing here and how you can help. It doesn't take a lot of money. Every little bit helps. But give them a call. I will be answering the phones.
We
See
will.
you soon.
Thanks.
You're watching WENY HD.